We need glizzies. I guess not today. To sleep.
I'm a savage.
Hello. Hi, and welcome and thank you for tuning in. 'Tis the season. Happy Merry Christmas, Happy Merry Hanukkah, Happy Merry holidays. You know, we're all inclusive here. We're all inclusive. But thank you for coming in and clicking on this video about, well, you may know about the title, okay? That's probably why you clicked on it. But anyways, we're drawing a blank. Okay. Wait. There we go. That much better. Alright, so 'tis the season. Holidays coming up, and what better way to enjoy a nice Christmas evening, a nice Christmas outing with some glizzies. You might have a lot of questions, and I'm here to answer some of those. But let's get right to it. What better way to enjoy a nice Christmas season but to guzzle some glizzies? Yes, we are here. I'm here today. You're not here. You're watching. You're watching, but I'm here. We're about to review some hot dogs for you, all you guys out there. All are you? Oh, yeah, you. We're here to review some food, but not just any food. Some glizzies. Yes, some hot dogs. You know, the sausage that goes in between two buns. Everyone's had a hot dog, okay? Everyone's had a hot dog. You know what a hot dog is. But we are here to taste test 3 new hot dogs that I've never tried, and compare it to the one that I've eaten for over the past few months, and see how it stacks up. Now I chose them at random, and maybe one of them is not an actual considered a hot dog, but it's a bratwurst. Okay, I'm just gonna spill the beans now, but one's a bratwurst. I think it says beef brat on the packaging, so, and I didn't take a good look at it. I just grabbed it and just ate it, but I'm gonna call it a bratwurst. Okay, I'm just gonna call it a bratwurst. Whatever. All you hot dog critics out there, you sit down. You write your mean comments down below. Who cares? I don't care. Yeah, I've never tried these before, so this is gonna be new to me, and I'm in the market for a new hot dog, a new hot dog to invest in, if you might say it that way. But anyways, on to the drive over. Went over to my nearest Walmart for this endeavor, and let me say, it was quite a trip, because my sister actually wanted to grab some frozen meals, so she was doing a little of experimenting of her own with food. Yeah, she got a bunch of spaghetti pasta related stuff. But coming back to how we were originally planning to, went to the hot dog aisle. We picked out a couple of hot dogs. One first being the beef bratwurst that I picked out. I was like, hey, whatever. I mean, it's in the shape of a hot dog, right? It's cylinder. So it looks like a hot dog. I don't know. I mean, I think it smells like a hot dog. I mean, it looks like it. You can't say I didn't try. The next hot dog was, of course, Little Smokies. Not Little Smokies. It was just called Smokies. It's by the same brand of the beef hot dogs that I eat right now. So, I mean, although it's the same brand, it's a different kind of hot dog, and it does have beef in it, although it does say beef and pork. But I'm gonna make an exception, because it's what if the pork and beef is the combination is actually good. You know, that's what we're here to find out, because science. Next hot dog was Ballpark beef franks. Now, don't be deterred by the word Franks. I'll assure you, they are hot dogs. They are glizzies, bona fide glizzy galore. Anyways, and I mean, we didn't just let that Walmart trip to go to waste. No. After which, we gotta pick out the buns. I mean, you can't have a hot dog without buns, right? Of course, you can just be eating sausage like a German bratwurst. We're not here to do that. We're here about American hot dogs. So, walk over to my local bread aisle. Picked out, some generic hot dog buns. Just the ballpark related brand of buns. But for the bratwurst, I decided something special. I went with artisanal or artisano buns. I don't know. They look bigger to compensate for the bigger bratwurst. So I ain't trying to compensate for anything. I mean, I kind of am compensating for size because it's a big bratwurst. It's bigger than the rest of the hot dogs. Okay, it's bigger. It's a bigger bun. You get the idea. And you can't have a hot dog without a proper condiment. I went with something different, not mustard. I went with honey mustard. Honey mustard, because I like a little sweetness here now and then. Sweet and savory, they go well together. Hey, I like it. Further down on our Walmart journey, we took a pit stop at the toy aisle just to look around. It's Christmas, the Christmas season. What spells Christmas without toys? We walked around a little bit. We saw some Legos. We saw some Nerf guns. We saw some action figures, of course, dolls and everything. All that sort of spiel. But we stumbled upon a Baby Yoda, and let's say it was an experience for sure. Anyways, that's when our Walmart trip came to an end. We decided to pack it up and carry all of our stuff to the self-checkout line. Then we drove home. The drive back was pretty scary, to say the least. It was pretty foggy out that day, so once it got dark, it became kind of a danger. But we made it. I mean, we're alive. We came back, right? I mean, if we died, this video wouldn't be coming out. So it's good for you, right? Yeah. Back in our humble abode, we get to cooking. We bust out that grill. We bust out the pans. I mean, we don't have a grill. We're not putting that much effort into this video. Come on now. Who do you think we are? Gordon Ramsay? A chef? No. Either way, you can say the smoke starts flying in the kitchen. Yeah. 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 Right, we're cooking. All right, so the first batch, the first duo competing, we're going to be going up against my wiener. The two wieners. Alright, the two wieners we are about to cook up together and pit against each other are the default beef hot dog that I've been eating for the past few months, and little Smokies. Wait, it's just Smokies. It just says Smokies on the package. Why? I don't know. Why do I keep saying little Smokies? Yeah, Smokies and default beef hot dog. So, where are the buns? Of course, we can't have hot dogs without buns. We plop those suckers. We plop them down on that skillet. Just to toast them up. You can't be having cold buns like hot dogs. Even though I did leave the hot dogs on the counter while the buns were cooking. Didn't cook them at the same time. But, we learn lessons here, as always. And we cook them up right. I mean, at least the buns are hot, so maybe some of the heat can transfer into the hot dog, so it can be equal with everything. But either way, slather on that mayo. Pour some of that honey mustard in a little dipping cup for our pleasure. And we're about to dig in. We gotta set everything up. And bam! Alright, now it's eating time. And of course, we're starting off with the control group. the default of all hot dogs, the beef hot dog that I've enjoyed for the past few months. Restated again. I don't know why, but I did. And of course, eating this hot dog is no surprise. I loved it. I've enjoyed it. It was tasty. It was nice. It was juicy. It's everything you want. You would ever want in a hot dog. Hot glizzy, if you will. What else can I say about it? But other than that, it's all around the best. You know, it tastes even better with honey mustard. But moving on to the Smokies. Smokies version of the same brand, the pork beef hot dog, and you know, it takes me a while to notice, but you can taste the smokiness, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I can't tell, because like on one side, I mean, at least it delivers on what it says about its, you know, the name Smokies hot dog. I mean, it delivers on that part, but I don't know if that's a good addition to beef hot dog. And it could be the pork that's throwing me off too. It's not completely beef as advertised on the packaging, so I can't really deduce if it is a good hot dog or not. So I'm gonna have to give it 3 eggs out of 4 for trying. I mean, you can taste the beef, of course. It's not as juicy as the default, as the control group, but you know, if you like a little bit of smokiness in your hot dogs, go ahead, buy this hot dog. I'm not gonna judge you. However, slightly I will. I mean, how can you eat this other than the default? I mean, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Are you an idiot? Are you fucking idiot? All right, well, moving on to the next duo, the next brawling hot dogs. In one corner we have the bratwurst, and the other we have the beef franks. And you know, same spiel. We're gonna be throwing that on the grill, pop, and this time actually low heat and gradually get higher. We don't want to repeat the same incident from earlier. You know, I learned my lesson. On to the next scene. We prepare them the same way: mayo and a little dipping side of honey mustard. And of course, we're going to be starting off with the ballpark frank. Now, this wiener is advertised as being beef, just like the default, with nothing else added. No pork or chicken, which is nice. And I have to say, it could do some work on the juicy. I feel like it's too big, and the juiciness is not distributed enough, if that makes sense. And I felt like the outer skin was definitely easier to bite through, and I don't think that's a good thing for me, you know, per se, because I like having a little bit of like resistance before I just chomp right through that hot dog, you know, just like some we had some interruptions there. What was I? Yes, beef the beef franks. They turned out well. I'd say they're a step down from the default. I mean, they're close. I'm not gonna lie, they're close. Just not the one I'd prefer. Now, of course, moving on to the bratwurst. We're gonna be eating this up, man. We're gonna be eating it up. We're gonna be all. But definitely the biggest hot dog out of the bunch, and that is no understatement. It's definitely thicker and, well, just thicker, bigger. I mean, lengthwise, I think it was the biggest as well. I mean, either way, it's checking all the boxes, ladies. So, my impressions of the bratwurst. How can I explain this? I hated it. No bueno. Not good. Didn't like it. It had something going, and it didn't go through. Like, I mean, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the taste. You know, what else can I describe about it? It was definitely different from the rest. It really, like, you can taste that German in it. I guess it's time to rank them, right? It's time to rank. So we're gonna be putting bratwurst at the bottom, of course. We're gonna then be putting Smokies on the third, and then Ballpark Franks second, and of course, you got it. You probably should have known this, but defaults win by a long shot. I mean, none of the other hot dogs really. What can I say? Really wowed me. But I mean, what can you say? What can you say about hot dogs? They're good. They're nice. All right, I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Finally done. Finally over.